Apologizing in relationships is mission critical. And we've all been in relationships before with someone who never took any ownership of anything, right? And it's so irritating, right? But not everybody apologizes in the same way. And like there are 5 different love languages, there's actually 5 different apology languages too. So it's crucial that you understand what your apology love language is, as well as your partner's apology love language. That way you can kind of bridge that gap and have a better understanding of why they do what they do and why they apologize in the way that they do. And they can understand that about you so that you're not placing these unrealistic expectations on each other about how you should or shouldn't be apologizing. So the first one is expressing regret. And this one is focused exclusively on acknowledging the hurt that was caused by whatever the action was. It's focused purely on that. It's focused on expressing sorrow for the pain that was caused. And it might sound something like this if you were the one saying the apology. I am so sorry that I hurt you when I did this. And be specific about what it is that you're apologizing for. You gotta be specific to no like excuses, no justifying. I did this and I'm so sorry because I never meant to hurt you. And then that's it. Hi, I'm Jeff Campbell from DivorcedParentsClub.com, and I'm glad you're here with me. The next one is accepting responsibility. This one is not as warm and fuzzy as the first example. And actually, the words I'm sorry might not even come out of their mouth when they are apologizing in this way. I know that's a little weird, but it might not happen that way. But this one is focused on acknowledging what it was that they did that was wrong. And it's focused purely on that. It's not focused as much on how it impacted the other person. It's just focused on this is what I did and this is why it was wrong. But as with my first example, they're also not trying to justify it or make excuses for it. Because anytime we do that with any apology, no matter what the apology language is, it's never going to be received well because it's not really taking ownership when you try and justify it or make excuses. Making restitution is number 3. And this one is not focused on the past. It's not focused on the incident. It's focused on what am I doing now to make it up to you? What am I going to do moving forward to make sure that this kind of behavior doesn't happen again? And this one needs to be specific about exactly what it is we're going to do differently moving forward to make sure that this doesn't happen. It might even include baby steps and a timeline. I'm going to do this, and this on these dates just to get that buy-in and make sure that the other person feels confident in your ability to actually make good on this. Because after all, words don't mean nearly as much as actions. The next one is genuinely repenting. And this one kind of takes a little bit from the very first example as well as from that last example. It kind of blends the two. So you're talking about regret for what happened, and then you're focused again on the steps that you're going to take moving forward to ensure that it never happens again. And then the 5th one is all about requesting forgiveness. If you hurt your partner, it's all about putting the power in their hands as to decide when or if to forgive you. So in this example, you're starting with an apology and then you're ending with a please forgive me or can you forgive me? And then letting them have the opportunity to actually make that decision. So again, it's critical for a healthy relationship that you understand your apology language. You also understand your partner's apology language. And then the two of you understand each other's apology language. That way there's no expectations or missed communication about how the other one should or shouldn't be behaving. But now that you understand one another's apology languages, it should be very easy to move forward in a much healthier way when these kinds of situations crop up. But for now, I'll see you in the next video.